everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is good. We had a bunch of people in here before we even started, so thank you guys for coming in. It's still there.
It is.
I don't know what to do.
Robin, we started with me echo. I don't know why.
Robbie, get out. Go, get. I'm kicking
You
you
ain't gonna
out.
better you.
I know.
Get out! In echoing version, get out.
Can we still hear it?
But Lisa's muted. But see, then we don't echo.
Yep.
Hold on. Where's Rob? Do I have to let him back in, Lisa? We can't hear you. You're muted. We're trying to work out some technical difficulties with some echoing here. Hello, Tracy. Hey, Dave. Nakoma Fines here. I'm gonna do this. Nakoma Fines sent a super chat before we even started. So here is the dolphin.
Super chat.
Thank you, Nakoma Fines. We're opening with the dolphin. I know the flipping had that is like the best start ever with a super chat before the show. I think that's the first time that has ever happened. Are y'all on the wrong side? No, you're on the right side. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Rob and Lisa live close to me, about an hour away, so they are local to me. I've had them on before. They are a couple of pickers, so it is 2 people and 1 channel. So if you guys are not subscribed to them, definitely check them out. Laura loves your headband, Lisa.
I saw that. I saw.
Pretty good.
Jules said she's got the exact same one. Rob went and picked this up for me, as well as a matching necklace, you know.
Turn it on, though. Turn it on.
The headband, it's not working, so, you know,
Rob,
the
why'd you
battery's
buy
already
a broken
gone.
Headband?
What do you expect for $1?
Yeah, it's probably on sale.
Y'all know where he gets all my stuff from. He gets all my stuff from the dollar store, so.
Whatever works.
That's where my gifts come from.
I guess I should test it before I leave.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go.
Hello, East Kentucky. I think I said hi to everybody in the beginning, but Chandra actually beat Richard, being the first person in the chat, I think like 2 hours early. So Chandra, thank you. And Richard, of course, Robin, Dawn, Miss Heidi, I am glad to see you in the house. I will tell you guys, I had a rough day and it got even rougher. And we can discuss this, and I think this is coming up like more and more. I had eBay issue 2 more refunds today. They were both $50, and I'm getting extremely frustrated with it. So I recorded my video today, and I didn't have time to calm down. So you on Friday will see how ticked off I was earlier today. Because my shipping video, I waited a couple of days until I was calmed down. And then today I got hit with 2 refunds, and I was not a happy camper. And I actually recorded the guy at the post office today, and I'm thinking about putting it in.
So is eBay compensating you or anything right now, Kat? Or
no. So I know a lot of people have this going on, and it's been really frustrating. People can file claims with whenever it's late after the latest guaranteed date.
Right.
And then eBay will provide them a refund if there are 10 days without movement on the tracking. Problem is with priority, say it was 3 to 5 days, and then the whole time it doesn't get scanned, you're at 10 days. So they immediately get a refund. So they get their money back, but I can't file a claim for another 2 to 3 days. And if it happens that item arrives in those 2 to 3 days, they now have their item, they have their money back. I paid for the shipping for them to have my item for free. And I'm not okay with that.
I've had that happen a couple times, and you're going to have people that, of course, are going to just not tell you and just take it and think they've had a great time. But we've had numerous people over the years, actually, when something's happened and we've given them a refund and then it shows up, they've contacted us and asked us to please let me pay you. So hopefully that'll be what'll happen.
I have as well. And so what I have started doing now is once I get the notification eBay sided with them, which they're going to, is that I message them and say, please either pay me for this when it comes or refuse the box and return to sender and give me my item back.
Yeah.
Because now I'm out this money and I'm also out paying shipping to you and I'm getting nothing. And I don't know if I want to throw in like, hey, you know, I'm a small family business and this is like my livelihood, you know, this is what I pay my bills with.
Mhm.
And it's hard. I also, and I will say it in the video on Friday. Hey, Miss Taffy. Hey, Gail. Hey, Girl Hustle. Harry Humstone. I love you. So I think I told Rob earlier, I had a pair of earrings that I sold, and Julian knows about this as well from the beginning. And I sold them to Canada. They were from that estate sale that we went to together. And one of the backs they said was not real gold, which is fine. But then they asked me for a $15 refund. And I said, no, I would rather you return them because I accepted a lower offer than really I should have. And I couldn't purchase the label from Canada to like from them to me. So I told them to purchase the label and I would reimburse them, which is what eBay says to do. If I don't know how eBay decides when they automatically send a label or when you have to, but basically they refused. They said eBay told them not to buy a label. They filed a claim. eBay gave them all of their money back, including the shipping, and they're keeping my $50 earrings, and that is not okay. So
Jeez.
I have reached out to eBay for business for that, and I messaged them and said, look, you need to do the honest, right thing here. If you don't, that's fine if you want to deduct whatever for a back, which was unreasonable in the beginning, which is why all of this happened. But if you are keeping these earrings, you need to send me a payment. And I gave them my P.O. box, and I will bet you guys the $50 that they got that they're not going to, because they were rude and expected almost half of the money back for one earring back. And that's just ridiculous. So,
Well, that's a shame. I know our feedback, I noticed today we got a feedback that said item was great, late delivery, but not shipper's fault. You know, so at least they're acknowledging, I guess people
right.
are aware that there's issues. So
I got one negative that they said it didn't arrive and it showed delivered, and eBay actually removed the negative. So I was very happy with that because I didn't know what to expect. And it's just crazy. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Jocelyn.
I will tell you that one of the best things, one of the biggest benefits of having an anchor store is having the concierge line that we have to eBay customer service, because we get so many things, more things decided in our favor, I believe, than you do when you go the other route, only because you have more specialized people there. They're more experienced. They know how the system works to help the buyer. I think they're more seller focused, seller focused than the ones you get when you call the general customer service, which sometimes is overseas and, you know, there's issues with that. So sometimes it can be really worth that $300, $299.99 that we pay every month for that service.
Thrifty Pickers is correct. My co-host next to me, Julian, hit 1,000 subs today. So Julian, I put a congrats out on Instagram for him. But if you guys have time and have internet, I don't have internet at home, but I will have internet at work tomorrow. Put Julian's playlist on because he needs some more hours to get monetized, and that would be great if you guys do that. It's just,
tell me, do you get a fortune cookie with it though?
Do they send you? If they send me a fortune cookie, I'm just kidding. I don't want to take $300. I also went over to manage payments yesterday, so I have not gotten my first payment. I keep messaging Julian. It's like I'm like the brand new newbie.
We had no problems when we went over. Well, I'll take that back. We had about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Our sales dipped really low.
Yeah.
And I think that's when they were first putting a bunch of people over. There was an issue. A lot of people said they had that same issue, but then once they picked back up, we haven't had any problems with managed payments, except the day we got the message that says we could not make your deposit last night.
Yep.
Contact your bank, and
Everybody
everybody
got
in the
that,
world
though.
got that same message, and it wasn't the bank's fault. It was actually eBay's fault. And that was a
Yep.
one-time thing.
Well, they first, when I signed up for it, and it's been a couple months ago, I added my bank account information, but I have a credit union and they said it wasn't accepted. So I sent over a statement and then they told me it was accepted. And then I got another message 2 days later that it wasn't. And it says my bank account number on there. We'll see with the first payment what happens. Nakoma Fines, I think it's going to be better, really, because you'll get those everyday payments. I'm going to have to adjust because I do a lot of online sourcing, and I would leave money in my PayPal account to pay for auctions and stuff. So I'm going to have to switch over to using my business debit card, and I think it is least. Richard, you missed that. It's because Rob bought those Christmas lights at the dollar store, and they don't work. Rob is cheap.
Oh, you forgot to say it. It's Rob's fault.
Yeah, he forgot to read. He got the one probably right on the end. He doesn't read. You have to go in a couple because people have played with this one, you know.
Yeah, Thrifty Pickers are saying the same thing. So if you guys have a credit union, and I did hear somebody told me after the fact that if the statement didn't work, if I sent them a canceled check, that was efficient for them. So if something happens, look, hashtag Rob's fault.
Rob's fault.
Yes. Actually, Chris at Old School Picker had that trending. We actually had that trending for a while because we used it so much.
Hey, Gary. Jennifer Ross, to my knowledge, no, you can't.
No.
Because you need a bank. I will tell you, one of my best friends from like 8th grade who resells, I don't think she watches me much, but she got like the Chime account that I guess is offered with managed payments, and she said that has worked out very well for her. And I think it all goes basically onto like a debit card, so you can purchase things or take money out or however you want.
I mean, that's what we ended up. We ended up opening a separate business account at our bank. And,
like a second business account?
No, just
a business account.
Yeah.
Not a second
We never
account.
did really have one.
We always use PayPal. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to. We left money
Don't
in there.
make
Same thing
money.
But we did. We opened a business account, and then we had issues, of course, at first trying to set up managed payments because it was a new account. It had no statements. So
Right.
we had an issue there, but we got that resolved, and so we haven't had any problems.
Dawn, I'm glad to hear that. So hopefully there is hope for me. We will see. I did think it was kind of cool because I was like, crap, I'm going to have to pay all this out of my PayPal account because I had 30 something orders go out yesterday. And then I sold one of my Swarovski pieces for $250 and it covered all my shipping. So I was like, yay, now I still have my little nest in PayPal for buying things. And I sent Brad off today. What is this? Expensive shipping charges is for purchase up front this week. So I want to know what everybody thinks on the panel and in chat. I received some items I bought from an auction today. I did not spend very much on the actual items. They were under $20. The shipping was $45, $46. It was expensive, but the shipping was on the label. Okay, so I saw that is what they paid. But this auction company sent it to me in a 14 by 14 by 14 box. And I feel like I should tell them, like, hey, if you put it in a 12 by 12 by 12, it would have cost like $30 less. And it could have fit in. Do you guys think I should contact the auction company and tell them this, or is that rude?
I think you can, but it's honestly depends on the auction company. If it's a larger auctions company, they probably have, that's their standard box they use. And they're not.
It was a Home Depot box. I hope a company that ships a lot doesn't buy Home Depot boxes, but they might.
I don't know. I mean, or it could have been. I mean,
how big? I mean, was there a lot of space in it, or? Whenever
Did anything break?
Yeah, there was plenty of space. It easily could have went in a 12 by 12 by 12.
Well, maybe they're used to
Um,
getting boxes from Amazon, you know, when you get those huge boxes and you've got like one little item in the box, you know.
Yeah, they're copying Amazon.
They're copying
But
Amazon.
I'm paying the bill. It's not like they're
I
paying
know.
for the shipping.
Yeah.
Cindy, I just use my little local credit union. I know somebody just said they use Capital One because there's no minimum balance. It's all online and there are no fees. So that might be another option. The Chime account, I know my friend does. That's offered by eBay. So that is something for sure. Laura, they do not stop charging final value fees with managed payments. But what happens is the fees are taken out before you see the money instead of you having to pay a bill. However, your promoted listing fees, if you're promoting your listings, are not taken out. And I promote everything, and my promoted listing bill is high. So that is going to be something I'm really going to have to adjust to if I want to not have. And I think it says make a one-time payment I see on the managed payments thing. So I might just go make that out of my bank account maybe once a week or something once my payments start coming in.
And also your store fee, if whatever your store fee, you have to pay that as well at the end of the month.
Okay, so yeah, so I have the $59.99.
You don't get away with not having to pay it all, unfortunately. It would be nice.
That would be nice. Like,
Plus FedEx, that's true.
Oh yeah, so I gotta watch it. Laura, so I just bought, and here's the other thing. So I'm on the other side of this shipping thing. I have $700 of Swarovski items in one box that is locked up in Jacksonville right now. It should have been to me today. And it's crazy because yesterday I checked the tracking because everybody says go ahead and put the tracking number in on USPS website, and that kind of kickstarts them, is what I've heard. And yesterday when I looked, it said it would be delivered today. And then I go look again and it says it'll be delivered tomorrow, and it's still in Jacksonville. And I did put extra insurance onto that. And I'm not going to get pissed at that, auction house. But if I don't get my $700 worth of Swarovski items, we'll get a refund from USPS. We're going to have a problem. That's not
bad.
$50.
yeah, that's a big one.
And it's all in one box too. I was like, oh, I understand if it's two boxes. And they're like, no, we can put it in one. I'm like, okay. And I will tell you though, the reason I said that though, Laura said she's scared to buy glass from auction houses. So the cool thing with all of this Swarovski that I've been buying is it's all in the original box, which has this amazing foam surrounding it. So I'm not worried about breakage because it fits the figurines perfectly. And they're in like 2-inch figures and like 8 inches of foam. So they just put in a box, and they've been good. They actually are bubble wrapping those boxes, which I am as well when I send them out. But I think you could just throw that box in a box and it would be fine.
That's the one beautiful thing when you get stuff with original boxes and they have all the packaging and everything in it. Because
especially like styrofoam,
well, if it's high,
like
brand.
vintage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No snow. Courtney, I see somebody talking to Courtney and asking, Courtney, where are you? I don't see you.
I saw
Jocelyn, I saw you too, but now I don't see you again. I'm like, the chat's going crazy. We have 104 in the chat, guys. If I miss you, I'm not doing it on purpose. It goes super fast.
Come on, everybody! Tell everybody you know. Let's beat Tommy and Tracy when they had Lonnie on.
I don't think we're gonna do that, but
well, we got 200 more to go. Let's go!
Yay! Jocelyn is here. Crazy lamp lady is in the house.
I told Rob has become addicted to her now. I mean, you know how he's like stalks you, Cat. Now he's following Crazy lamp lady wherever she goes.
Yeah, I was working on listings before we came on too, even with my, this was the latter part of the day. Do you see this? Like my thumb, I got stung on the pad of my thumb by a friggin' wasp. And so my whole thumb is numb right now and my pointer finger. So if this does not get better by in the morning, I cannot function as a nurse, like a one-handed nurse. That just
Gotta stay
isn't
home.
gonna. I know.
Go in sick.
Yeah. Southern Yankee Flipper, thank you. We appreciate you hanging out with us for sure.
Thank you.
Lonnie does bring all the boys and girls to the yard, and now that he's got Candace, he's going to bring more girls to
Yeah,
the
I
yard.
just want to say, Lonnie is going to now be working with Candace, and I feel like I should have a talk with Candace and to give her some pointers about what it's like to work in a confined
You should.
space
You know what
with,
it's like.
Confined
you know,
space.
I can give her some tips and tricks. Earplugs help a lot.
Cindy, I used Hybid, and I bought Swarovski from, I think, 4 different auction houses, and I do not remember their names because when I'm hunting for stuff, I just buy it. And if I know I have enough room, like this stuff is like $175 profit, even if they charge me $20 an item, I'm still going to have plenty of room for profit. So I don't worry about that. But I have found a lot that they won't ship to. I found a lot of the old country roses that I bought from the thrift store, and they said they would ship it to me. They said it would be $60 to $70, but there weren't any like high $100+ pieces in the lot. And I'm like, I just took it off my watch list. I mean, there was a profit there, but not enough for me to worry about.
Are you bidding on anything that's ending tonight on moving on?
No, my next auction ends tomorrow. Are you guys watching that auction?
Yeah.
Don't.
I know what your name is.
Wait a minute. Which one are you watching? The local one, or are you watching the one on Hybid that's local?
I'm watching the local one. I'm not watching the one on Hybid. Which one are you?
Oh, I'm watching one on Hybid. Richard just
Let me
wanted
write that one down.
Oh my gosh, here.
Super chat.
Richard, thank you so much. Richard and Jennifer Hayes are like my saviors in the chat. They both keep everybody in line. Jennifer got somebody the other day. It was a little bit crazy. They were yelling at me about buying stuff cheap and reselling it, and I should be ashamed.
No.
And Jennifer blocked them, but I told her, I said, hey, wait, I want to, and I told them, like, there are plenty of channels out here that if you want to watch them, then I don't care. You can go watch them and get off my channel.
My dad used to like to watch American Pickers, right? And is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he watched the show, and Mom would say, "Oh, I can't stand that show because they take advantage of people. They go in there and they buy it for just pennies when they know they're going to make money on it." And I always lean over and I go, "Mom, you know that's what Rob and I do, right?"
That is funny. Yeah. So Jocelyn was telling me because they're locked down in PA, and I was like, "Oh, I can find stuff on auction." I like helping, and I help my members find stuff all the time because then I'm shopping for someone else. And for me, it's like a thrill of the hunt. Even if I'm not the one getting it, like I like finding this stuff. So I'm
That's
like
called an
sending her
addiction,
stuff.
Kat. They have a 12-step program for that.
I have a problem. So yeah, so Jocelyn, I sent Brad today, and Brad went, but it's crazy because I really don't buy stuff for myself very much. I don't know if you guys are like that. But I spent $250. He went to Brooksville to pick up, and that's the nice thing. And my 21-year-old's next door, and he's out of work right now. He's on work comp, but I could send him to pick up some stuff too, I bet.
Sure.
And my mom will drive and pick stuff up too. So I have several people who'll go pick stuff up for me.
They're called enablers, Kat.
Listen though. But 200 of the $250 was stuff for myself. I got like the cutest like Mexican painted planters, and I got a swing for the yard, and I got a chair, and I just don't ever do that.
I think that's called justification, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, says the people who store things in their bathtub. Okay?
Yes, that is true. That is true.
I remember
when we went shopping, I said to your mom, I said, you and I would be really a bad combo to go shopping because we buy so much. We enable each other. And she said, yes, she agreed. We would be a bad combo.
Yes, Heidi, I sent Heidi the chair. So the chair I got is this white Adirondack chair, and it's got cherries painted on it. It's hand painted.
Oh, cool.
It's so cute. Tommy would like to know how many tubs are in the tub.
I think it's come down some, hasn't it? How many
Yeah,
are in
only a
there?
couple.
Maybe just a couple now. Not stacked quite so
So-
high.
That's not bad.
Miss Betty, yes. These two below me here store things in their bathtub.
The spare
I
bathtub.
still
Now, I do have one that we do use. We do bathe. Shower mostly, but
My spare bathroom is still empty. However, we have started putting a few things in Brooke's room because she's never here. So Brad's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go put it on Brooke's bed or in Brooke's closet."
that's
She's
how
gonna
it
come home
starts.
and not be able to get into her bedroom.
That's how it starts, and it's a slippery slope from there.
Yeah, I got stuff in my guest bathroom tub. Golf clubs.
That's right.
All
It's
right.
the best place to put them. You can see them.
Yeah.
Julian
Large
stores
flush in the
golf
bathtub.
clubs in
That's
the
a good place.
bathtub.
Yeah.
Look,
Somebody used
Natural
that thing
Endeavors is storing large plush in the bathtub.
There you
Bathtubs
go.
are apparently like people in glass houses should not throw stones. I do not have stuff in my bathtub.
That's
I
right.
do store stuff in my old canning kitchen oven. So some of my inventory says in oven.
Oh, baby.
Oh, some of ours says on back wall because I have like a back wall that I hang stuff up on. Because a lot of the glass, I don't want to break the glass on the pictures and stuff, so I just hang them on the wall. And then when they sell, I just take them off the wall and ship them and replace them with another one.
Yeah, I've thought of like lining the hallway of the house with like artwork, and then I'll just replace it as it sells.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Jocelyn, yes, that's the chair that I sent you a picture of. And then it's really cool. The wicker swing that we got for the front porch is actually plastic. So I think it's going to hold up better than if it were wicker. So I was happy with that. So I don't have, okay, here's a disclaimer. My spare bathroom does not have a bathtub. It only has a shower, but there's not stuff in the shower.
That's the reason why she's telling you she doesn't have stuff in her
That's right.
bathtub because she doesn't
Mhm.
have a bathtub.
I'm not cooking it, Richard. It's there. So our house is a 1942 farmhouse, and there's an old canning kitchen, and it has like the stove, the oven, the sink. So but when we bought our house, they had to update the electric because it was so old. Legally, to sell it to us, they had to redo the electric, but they did not have to redo the electric to the canning kitchen, and they opted not to redo that. So we have just like ran power out there for like lights and the air conditioner. Just simple basic stuff, but there's no power to the stuff in the oven. All that's in the oven right now is a hummingbird statue. I need to put more stuff
Of
in the
course,
oven.
because where else would
Seems like
you
you
put
have
a
more room in there.
hummingbird statue but in the oven, Cat?
Yeah. It's a logical place for that thing.
Why not? Gail, you probably are not going to catch me doing any shipping videos. And I will tell you that is because I am not open to criticism on how I ship. So I always refer people to other people's shipping videos. I haven't sold any of my bigger artwork. I did ship some artwork out today, but it fit perfectly in like a 12 by 14 box. It was like a 10 by 14 little picture. And I just wrapped it in bubble wrap and put it in the box. What does this say?
Yeah.
That's what
Don't
I'm
worry.
worried about. I'm gonna have like all this stuff, and Brad's gonna like post on Facebook that it's free when I die.
Yeah. We have 3 boys between us, and none of them have any interest in anything we do. So when something happens to us, it's going to be a free giveaway, I'm sure. Take what you want.
Hey Josh, hey Jake, thank you guys for coming in. My toucan is not for sale, Christopher. And you know that. You know toucan's not for sale. And Betty's not wait, where is she? Betty Boop is not for sale either. Richard in the chat, Otnip Draw Flips. Ford Pinto has the same toucan Sam. We both got them from Troy over at Mountain Man Treasures. Gary, thank you so much.
Super chat.
Super
Did you see
sticker.
what Tommy said? He said he
What
did
Tommy
a shipping video on TikTok and he got flamed. People were busting his balls for everything. For using
I
too
am
much
not
tape or
open
not
to the
using enough
criticism.
tape.
Oh yeah.
Or you're using too much tape or whatever. I'm not open to that criticism. I will not lie. Yeah, I tend to drop things, but well, I don't drop them and break them, but I clink stuff. I drive people crazy with my glass.
Oh, you're a clinker too?
Oh,
Ching,
I
ching,
can't
ching,
stand
ching.
clinkers.
Look, isn't
I
this cool? I
cringe.
gotta show you this little guy. Look, isn't he cool? It's a salt shaker, but he's really cool.
Hand painted, I'm assuming.
Ooh.
He is hand painted.
Yeah.
I just listed him before that and this old California pottery cool thing.
Yeah,
But
I
see,
like that. Mm-hmm.
oh, they're not clinky. I was trying to annoy you, but they don't clink.
No, let me tell you, when I hear something clink, I cringe. It's like nails on the chalkboard, which I can live with nails on the chalkboard more than I can with clinking glass. First thing I say to Rob is, "What'd you break? What broke? What'd you break?"
I'm the one breaking stuff. So look though. So here's me. So see this planner? It's got a chip and a crack.
Mm-hmm.
So that little thrift store we went to, this is California Pottery. It was free.
Wow.
People will still buy that planner. So I just listed
How do you
it.
know what makes it? I don't know anything about pottery. What makes it California pottery?
So the
It's from
J25,
California.
do you see it there?
It's born in California.
J25,
Yep.
and that says made in USA.
Okay.
Somewhere. I don't know. I can't. Somewhere on there. Sal, thank you so much. Yay.
Welcome to the flipping family.
Thank you, Sal. Sal makes some great tape dispensers, you guys. I haven't got one yet. I need to get one. Julian, did you get one from him? Why do I feel like you got one? He does like all kinds of cool customized tape dispensers.
Really? Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah. Sal's
Instagram.
Mercado
Oh, that's
on
great.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Bluegrass picker. So I want to know, Anthony, tell me, and anybody else that has the antique booth, when do you start pulling out that Christmas stuff? Like, do you leave it there until Christmas and then you switch it out? Because that's not like eBay where you could leave Christmas out all year round, right? I would think at an antique booth, you got to switch it up for the season.
I would think you would start putting it out in at least July, because that's when Hallmark brings out their stuff. It's Christmas in July. It's a big thing. So I would think July that's when I start really bulking up, is in July. I don't know if they do that in their booths or not. That may be too early, but
Thank you for grabbing that, Richard.
We are selling so many ornaments and stuff right now on Facebook Marketplace. But the problem is getting paid. You know, I haven't got paid for
Richard,
anything.
just go ahead and block them from the channel. Just no timeout. Block them. Get them gone. Natural Endeavors, I have a link to their channel down below to them. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that.
Gosh, I always miss all the good stuff.
I know.
It's okay, Jennifer. Look, we've got like a group. They're gone.
Yeah, you got enough people to whack them.
Okay, so Kayla I think has 3 booths, the homeschooling picker. And she's saying she pulls the Christmas stuff the day after the holiday. Easter goes into look, we're learning stuff. Easter goes into the booth the 1st of January.
No.
Hey, Miss Kelly.
Heidi, I think what's happening is that with Facebook, you don't get paid till what? It's 5 days after they receive it, right, Kat?
5 business days after the item is delivered.
And with the
for the knocker,
flow, the mail's slow, so things are being delayed being received, so therefore the
Right.
payments are being delayed.
Yeah. Because it will not. Miss Kelly, hip flipping mama, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing okay besides my thumb. It hurts.
She has a boo-boo.
She has boo boo.
It has a boo boo, a wasp boo boo. It'll be better though. Yeah, so I tried. I know, isn't it Kevin Commonwealth that has a media booth, like mostly only media, or is it John Cincinnati Picker? One of them has only a media booth. Can't remember which one. But I tried to get a booth here. I don't know if you guys have looked where you're at, but where I'm at, they have completely filled. The one in Fanning Springs is completely filled, and there's like a mile-long wait list. So the only other option would be Williston for me, which is 40
Ocala
minutes.
has some. Ocala has some, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, we do so much, we do so good with what we're doing now. I just don't think I'm gonna get the same money at an antique booth that I'm getting online. For what
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
have
I
to-
don't think you can get the money, but like as much as I get lots, I think it would be nice to have somewhere for like the excess stuff. But I wouldn't want to lose money. I would be okay like breaking even or making a little bit and getting rid of that stuff.
Well,
But
breaking even is good because that's a write-off. I mean, I hate to say that, but sometimes you need as many write-offs as you can.
listen, I'm gonna put it up and then we're gonna talk, buddy.
Super chat.
Listen, famous singer. If you guys don't know, Greg and I give each other a hard time on a regular basis. Oh, I missed the Art Vandalay. How did I
Yes, you
miss Dan? Dan, thank you so much. Here we go, Dawson.
Super chat.
Thank you, Dan. I'll leave your message up there because it's nicer than Greg's message trying to mess
Did you
with me.
see Chris's old school picker put one in there? He wanted to know if Rob has said a single word this whole time.
I have.
One or
He
two.
said like two. Julian too. I think it's been
Every
mainly
once in a
me and
while.
Lisa.
We just stand here and just do this.
They're here to look pretty.
What I'm trying to figure out, I think when I came back, left and came back in, sometimes my camera splits up. So it splits up. See, I have the file cabinet on the
Okay, that's
one
why
side.
nobody pays attention. Rob, that's so boring. Who cares?
Stop
I've been staring
talking.
at
You're
that for the
so
last
pretty.
half hour.
Let's talk about records, Rob.
Okay.
Gosh.
Kelly, I am so glad I bought Julian, which I can never point the right way. I bought Julian a Dymo on my birthday. My
Yeah.
birthday present was to
See
get
my hand?
Julian a Dymo
See it?
4XL.
That thing is amazing. Love it to death.
I love mine too. I haven't had any issues. I know. Oh, see, I see people saying hi to people, but I don't see the people. Chris Thrift Beast, thank you for coming in. I miss you. Chris used to do
Sexiest
so much
voice
more.
on YouTube. I'm just saying it.
There he is. There he is. He
If you
is.
ladies
So,
want to listen to some really not just turn your lights down low with a cup of wine. Doesn't matter if he's reading you the phone book. Watch Chris. His voice will it's got that.
it's like soothing and calm. It's so
like butter.
Greg, do not
What's in
make
a
me
voice?
show my temper while I'm live. You got like, I mean, I could. You might lose me some subs, and then we're gonna fight. Hey, Demar, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it.
Leave
Yeah,
voice
so
in-
Nicole, what happened is Julian kept telling me he was going to buy one, and I got tired of hearing him say he was going to, and then so I just bought one for him.
Then when you were like, wait a second, so you tape all your stuff on? I was like, yeah, you're like this, you're ridiculous.
Oh God, I remember those days. Rob and I, we used to. I mean, we were doing huge amount of shipments, and we would print them out. And he was too cheap to buy the peel labels. You know, you had the ones where you could just peel them off. No, we had to tape them on.
Yeah.
And I was doing invoices. I had the little invoice things, and I was writing handwritten thank you notes. And oh my God,
That was me just a couple weeks ago.
Gail, are you really going to buy a Tesla? Now I have to know. Dave, are you in here? Speaking of Tesla, are you lurking, my friend? Where are you at? Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Yeah, no. Judge
Huh.
Jocelyn like does all of the auctions, so she has like 100 going out on. I can't imagine that. And we taped them on for a while. Josh, yay!
Welcome to the flipping family.
What do we have?
Thank you.
What?
We don't have a Dymo, do
Yeah,
we?
we have a Dymo.
Oh, we have a Dymo. I don't know.
We all have a Dymo on here. I will tell, I'm not like Dymo or Rollo, but I found my Dymo and Julian's Dymo both on Facebook Marketplace for really great prices. So that's why I ended up with the
I
Dymo,
bought ours
because I
for like
found
$10 at the Goodwill.
Yeah, Rob got
I did
ours
not
for
want-
$10 at the Goodwill.
I did not
But
get it
it's
for
like
$10.
it's like this format. It's this format. It's not the wider ones. It's that format.
Cameron, your books are on my desk. I need to win that GoPro. Do you hear me? Listen, I bought 10 tickets to that GoPro drawing
Hey.
because I can't find my GoPro. I had the GoPro, I lost the GoPro, then I wrecked my car and lost the GoPro again, and it still is not found. So I am GoPro-less.
GoPros.
That's awesome, Kayla. I paid 80 for mine, and I paid 80 for Julian's, which is an amazing price.
Yeah, 40 at the Goodwill. That's insane.
Yes. Yes. So I will tell you guys, if you guys have Dymos, or if you're gonna get a Dymo, do not buy the cheapest labels that are on Amazon. They will kill your Dymo. It was like 5,000 for like 60 something dollars, and I bought them, and it like sucked it into the wheel because they were so thin. It came off of the paper, and it was hell. So I shoved them back in there, including the ones eaten by my printer, because I was pissed off, and I sent it back to Amazon.
Temper there, Kat.
Listen, I tried like 3 rolls because I was like, well, maybe that was a bad roll, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. So then I opened another roll, and then I opened another roll, and
I don't know what Rob handles all that. Rob is my shipping department. He handles all that.
yeah, so I need to start doing what Lisa does and just telling people I'm going to contact my shipping department regarding that. Let me get with
blame
my
it on the
shipping manager.
department. Your packer, your shipper, whatever you have to do, pass the buck along, and let them know that you will give them a good talking to.
Oh, yeah.
I do not have a UPS account just because we 95% use USPS just because of convenience. So we only have one little UPS store here. So if it's bigger than the drop box, and they technically should charge us. Look, I can't even bend my thumb. I can't even do quotes right. Are you still talking about that? Yeah. So now it made me forget what I was saying. Oh, so they say they're supposed to charge us $1 per package we drop off for a convenience fee for using their UPS store.
What?
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
That's not going to happen.
Kayla, do not encourage him. He's the reason I have it.
He needs to become your shipping department.
Solid.
Then all you have to worry about is buying and selling, and let him do all the shipping.
What about the listing?
That's on you.
Are we still talking? Are you talking like my husband now, Robin? What is going on in here? I feel like I'm being railroaded.
You're like losing the battle here. Your poor thumb.
Hey, if I heard that, I'd have a lot listed in the last few days.
Yeah.
My thumb hurts.
We only hired one person, and that was my stepson, and I fired him. So he didn't laugh.
Tommy, I'm going to answer that in 1 second when we come back. Heidi, thank you.
Super chat.
Brad, Tommy would like to know if you're still his #1 fan. He said he's thinking about unfollowing you on TikTok.
Yeah, that last video he did packing really sucked, you know. All right, Justin is saying, Kat, it's your thumb and it's Rob's toe.
What?
Rob's toe
Listen,
is
Flippin' Dad.
still attached.
I like that name because I can say it, and I'm like, Flippin' Dad. Listen, Flippin' Dad. What do you do for wasps? Like, what do you do?
Chop your thumb off.
Tobacco.
Only way to do it.
Lemon juice.
I don't
Tobacco.
like,
Meat tenderizer. What is that?
Put salt in it.
MSG?
MSG stuff.
Yeah.
That has MSG in it.
That's the best way to do it. It kills everything.
tobacco. I put cold ice on it. Okay, we don't have to talk
like
about my
Windex.
boss.
That's
Okay.
a solid idea. Put Windex on it. You could do that.
No.
Yeah, I think peeing on it is I think that's a
That's a
jellyfish.
jellyfish, Jocelyn.
And you know what? It
Now
take your
Brad
mind
wants
off
to
it
pee
for a
on my
minute.
finger. What is going on?
Try it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kelly, so Brad asked me for a can of air, like canned air, and I went to grab it, and the wasp was right on the can. So it's Brad's fault this wasp stung my finger. We have had I think 5 or 6 wasps in the house the last 2 weeks, and we have no idea where they're coming from, which luckily they haven't bit Dalton yet, because I think that would be horrible. But yeah. Keep this in mind if you were looking for printers. Anita says Zebra has a massive restocking fee and found out it was dedicated to UPS.
Wow.
And sent it back and had to pay a fee. So keep that in mind. Good words, Thrifty Pickers. Good words. Do not pee on everything.
That's all right. Hey, Kat, have you heard the ants that they call them? I'm going to say pea ants because you have kind of a PG show. I don't want to say what my mother called them. But, and I always said, Mom, why
You
do they
can say
call them?
piss ants. This
Well,
isn't
all right,
a cuss.
piss ants. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So I
that's
said
actually
to
the
my mom,
technical
I said, why do they call them piss ants? She said, because if they bite you, they make you piss on yourself. So see, there are things that you just can't help but pee on yourself. It's a Southern thing.
Dave, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Listen, if you guys watch Dave, do you watch Dave? Dave and Harry, I love them both. I'm clicking back for it. So Dave has gotten so much better at his thumbnails. So I made Dave's channel banner for him because I've been playing with the art and trying to learn. So I made him one, and his just said Midwest Picker, and it's driving me crazy, and I like him. So I made him one, and now his thumbnails, he stepped up his thumbnail game. So
Good
Dave,
for
I'm
him.
proud of you. Yeah, they look amazing. I'm very happy with them.
See,
Not that he's doing such impressive.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to, mind
Not
my
you, Dave. You're doing a good job too, Dave. Other Dave.
Mhm.
Listen, I thought Dave was not alive because I messaged him at 10:30 and then he doesn't answer me till 5 o'clock, and we always talk. So I'm like, Dave, are you dead? I'm like, why are you not good? But he said he was sleeping. He had to work tonight, so I guess I'll excuse him for not answering
See what
me.
Tommy said? He said Harry is his senile uncle. Drops him off at the same yard sale 12 times.
Oh,
That's all
poor
right.
Harry.
And you see,
I don't
Harry
get all the
responded,
credit.
I keep getting.
I only made the header. Then I think I made the header, so I got him motivated to better the thumbnail. So that worked.
He said,
Yeah,
"Call me
Jennifer, I just got
MWT."
something too. Here, hold on. I'm going to look. Let's see. What did I get? I got a low ball on some teacups.
Want
I
some
got
more?
a low ball.
I got nothing.
I will let everybody else answer that first because I feel like I've been talking too much tonight. Let's let Julian talk, and then we'll let Rob talk.
No.
Thank you.
Julian, go first.
I just said no, it didn't.
There you
It
go.
doesn't
He
help.
answered it.
No, it really didn't. I mean, I
I-
don't have like a whole bunch, like a big audience, so it did help, like getting to know people and then sourcing and learning a whole bunch of things. So really, starting my YouTube has connected me with a whole bunch of other people, and they give me ideas and all that stuff. So that actually, I can have to say absolutely, because all the connections I made, not so much sales, just what I've learned. So yes, 100%.
All
Rob,
right, Rob.
Probably not, because usually on our channel we rarely talk about reselling.
Yeah.
so
I mean,
Lisa and
sometimes
Rob mostly talk. They have like a talk show
sometimes
type
we
thing.
do.
Like
We do get
Tom
into
and-
reselling, but it's probably like 75-25.
Yeah.
75 non-resell.
Yeah. And it might even be more than that. It might be more like 90-10. We will talk about it if somebody wants to, but we prefer not to.
But
Yeah.
there's always a chance it might work.
So I will not lie. So I think Sola Seller's in here. I saw her in here earlier. Sola and Amy, like I had 2 YouTube viewer sales this week. I don't get a lot though. I typically only get a few a month, and I'm not sure why. Like I know the guys get like tons, and maybe it's what I source, or I don't know what it is. But the same thing as Julian. Like I think I've learned a lot from YouTube, and I've been doing my wholesale lots, so that's more sales, which I don't make as much money on those, but it's like it's increasing my sales, just not as big, and it's really fun. Where did it go, Jocelyn? Where'd you go? Oh, I don't know if Jocelyn's answering yes to this, but if you have not watched Jocelyn's channel, she has like 150 million subscribers, and she does all auctions. So I would say YouTube is helping her eBay business a lot.
Yeah. And I think there's people like, if you watch Lonnie on with Tommy and Tracy, Lonnie would say yes to that because he gets viewer sales. Justin,
Lonnie and
RVA,
John both.
he gets viewer sales, and I'm sure Kevin and John both get the same thing. I mean,
the boys get all the sales. And Matt part-time pickers, they get. I don't get that many viewer sales. East Kentucky pickers, some people say not to. I will tell you, I watch D Nimmin and Nick Nimmin for YouTube tips, and a lot of times they say don't do an intro. I have done an intro on my videos since I started, and mine is like I think 10 seconds or 15 seconds. I wouldn't do anything longer than that. I wouldn't suggest. Julian, yours is probably under what, like 5? Yours is pretty short.
Yeah, I'm right at 5 seconds. They say don't do one on Nimmons? Really?
Yeah. But I'm going to keep doing it. They also say like my Dalton clips at the end of my videos I shouldn't do, and I'm going to keep doing that too, because sometimes you got to do you when you're on YouTube and not necessarily do what you're supposed to do.
Like with Rob and I, we don't do a lot of pre-records. You shouldn't do all lives, but that's all we
Just do whatever, right? Oh, hey, Yvonne. I was trying to click on your other message, Jocelyn. So she's saying she had 30-second intro and people would complain. So yeah, I would say under 10 seconds is not bad. Yeah, Frontier Flipper, there are a lot of really good, there are a lot of good auction channels. And I think a lot of them though, like they're catering more to your vintage collectors. It's not necessarily towards us reselling, and they built up communities of collectors that appreciate the type of items that they're picking. So for that type of thing, I think it's like they're doing very well from what I've seen. I know Tim over the years does one. And then Jocelyn, tell me your people. There were like 3 auctions. I was watching them yesterday, but I will tell you guys, I can never win anything in an auction. So I don't watch very often because I see stuff I want and my internet is so slow. I can't win it.
Yeah.
I can't win it.
I think Mr. buys a lot. I mean, he started doing the Facebook auctions too, right? I mean, I know he was doing them. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. He was doing them on Facebook. I think he's doing them on YouTube.
Yeah, Brian, Mr. Buys a lot is doing like bulk, like for us. A lot of people are saying like 6 to 7 second. Just you gotta, the bottom line I think with YouTube that's important to remember is that you need to do you. Like you definitely, sorry guys. You need to do what you feel comfortable with, because you can't do everything for other people, or I feel like you're not real. Like you have to be genuine about what you're doing, you know?
Thrift Beast says he's going to have an 8-minute intro.
But if you're talking in it, Chris, we will all watch.
I know, Chris. If you're talking in it, I got the glass of wine and the cigarette, baby. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm an old lady.
Sold used sunglasses on eBay. How do you ship them? I know UPS will print labels for you, and I think I've seen something on eBay about like something you can scan or have a number that you don't have to print. But does we all print our own, so
no, I'm a printer.
Anyone? I think almost all of us. Yes, that's very good advice, Jason. Sell milkshakes. We'll bring all the boys. Oh, am I tin can? I got to talk.
Yep.
Jason, Rob, talk. I'll be back.
Okay, talk amongst ourselves. She had to go out and back.
Hey, what are you doing up there?
Because
you're not.
I rule and you drool.
You are not running the show.
Yes, I do. And see, you ran poor Julian off too with your discussion.
Hey, we can give the whole show away.
That's right. Anybody want to have a drawing? We'll get.
I don't know what she's gonna give away, but hey, Kat, you're giving away something.
Yeah, you're giving away something. We were gonna give away something of yours. I don't know.
I don't know. I got all kinds of stuff, obviously. Oh, here, look. Carolina is helping. A QR code, a new feature for USPS to print at the counter. Thank you. I knew I had seen something about that on eBay, because there are a lot of new sellers that might not have access to printers. So that is great information to know.
Oh, remember the good old days, Kat, when you used to go in there and you'd have to have them, you'd have your priority labels, you'd hand print them out, and you'd take them in, and they'd have to ring it up, and they'd have to ask you that question, do you have anything flammable, or all whatever that question is they ask you for
no,
every package.
There's an explosive in there, but that's not flammable. Yeah. Let me pay.
There's something living in there too. Something alive.
Why is there air holes in this package? I don't know.
Courtney, everybody misses you in your Bolo shows. Those were like my Wednesday night ritual, going to the Bolo show. So we understand you needing a break, but come back.
Yeah, those were really great to watch and see how much stuff you passed up.
Really?
Dang, I knew I should have bought that.
You could just say it, Jocelyn. You could just say it. It's okay. Unless you don't want to, and that's okay. Carl, start selling. Yeah, so that, I will tell you, Carl, I'm everybody read that. I'm taking it down so I can not hide Lisa and Rob. So eBay does not collect sales tax for all states. I want everybody to know that. If you're in a state that it collects for, you're very lucky. eBay does not collect for Florida. We have to go every month or every quarter and file sales tax by every single county that we sold in Florida. So eBay does not collect for all states. So for Facebook and also for us selling on eBay, you only have to collect sales tax on the sales in your state. And if And as far as I know, Facebook doesn't have an option to add the sales tax. So basically, I think you need to pad that sales tax into your price, and your price should be the item price plus tax, because you're going to pay tax on it if you are doing it legitimately. And yeah, so
But
same
they're
thing with
collecting it.
Mercari and
They're-
Poshmark too.
Facebook is collecting the sales tax.
Are they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm seeing on my receipts, I see sales tax.
Yep.
I
Listen,
haven't got paid, so I don't know if they're paying me or they're holding it. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But they're
I should
collecting it.
look. I'm going to go look right now. Let's see how much money Facebook owes me right now. My sales did slow down on Facebook though.
We got about 400 pending.
Yeah. 400 or 500 pending. Yeah.
My pending is only 152 because it's
Well,
slowed down.
I sold my big knocker, Cat.
I heard you sold your knocker that I passed over. I heard. If you guys didn't see the video, I have a video. Lisa tried to sit in a little chair and she got stuck. That's like the highlight of the whole video. We went to an estate sale together.
Oh, I'll get you for that one, Cat. Just wait.
So
wait.
Martin, by law, I will tell you, if you earn over $600, and technically if you earn any money, you should report it to the government. I will also tell you that I have a friend who got caught and didn't make the $20,000 threshold for a 1099 from PayPal and eBay, and she is still paying back taxes 3 years later. So do not try to scam the government. I don't recommend anybody do it. If you can't figure it out, get an accountant. That's what I do. And that's why I kind of defer when everybody asks me all these questions. I pay somebody to do that for me because I don't want to get audited and I don't want to owe the government money. I give them enough of it already.
Plus, it's different and it varies from state to state. So what's good for you may not be the same in other states. You know, it's the same thing about people that have to pull like permits. Like we don't have to have a permit to because of where we're at. We're not in. If we were within the city limits, we would have to have a permit.
Mm-hmm.
But because we are outside the city limits, we don't. So I mean, there's all kind of rules and things when you first set up. It's good to check with a professional.
Yeah, I agree. Thrifty pickers, you can just give Facebook your social security number and they will take that and that is legit. I see this in the reselling groups all the time. Facebook is asking because by law, if they know you sold over $600, they have to 1099 you. So this is not a scam. Everybody says don't give it. That's BS. If you don't give it to them, you're not going to sell on there anymore. And they're over that threshold.
And if you consign items and you happen to consign a person more than that, you really by law are supposed to provide them with a 1099. So you can take that off of your taxes. So it's not just, it's also if you pay out that much, if you pay somebody that much money, for instance, like I said, if you consign for somebody.
Interesting.
Are you, Cat is frozen.
Cat's frozen.
It's not tin can, it's Cat on a frozen tin
There
roof.
she is.
Oh, there she is.
I'm back. Well, oh, Dalton, you just spilled milk, buddy. Bring this to the table. Bring it to the Dalton. Dalton has a bowl full of milk that he's trying to carry. He's dumping his milk into my planter. It's now in the California pottery plant. That looks like a big bowl.
Just solid cereal bowl.
That's a jumbo size cereal bowl.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Here, let Daddy help you, dude. Where you going? I'll put where you going.
I'm muting.
Oh, there's Noelle.
Dolphin.
Super chat.
I think the great cereal debacle is now solved. I hope.
Is that crack leak?
Yeah, now you know if it leaks.
Okay, guys. Hi, Kevin. I'm going to ask, listen, there are 3 of you, so there's 3 votes, so it can't be a tie, right? So I think one of you knows this, but I have a surprise for Kevin. Should I tell him now since he's here, or should I keep it a secret?
Go ahead and tell him now.
I would tell
Okay,
him.
that's 1 vote.
Yeah, I
What
would
did
tell
you-
him.
Okay, then run the show. Don't say I'm giving away stuff, and I'll be right back. Kevin, don't go anywhere. I have a surprise for you.
The suspense is killing us.
I don't know. He's got iffy internet, so he might lose his connection.
You have to be careful. Look, it says if you have a cat and keep your inventory at home, can you write off your cat supplies as pest control? You
No.
used to be able to write off
Not
a
anymore.
dog as like if you had a dog and you used it as a watchdog, and that's how we got our dog, as a watchdog. And literally, legally, you could write off her vet bills, her food, her toys, everything.
Not anymore.
Well, it's not anymore. That happened. That's been quite a few years ago that we weren't able to do that anymore. But so now she's just a darn dog
Yeah.
that takes up space and, leaves
Vet bills can
feral.
get kind of high.
So, Tommy said she wants another shout out. Kevin, run. Oh my gosh. Man, thank you everybody for coming out tonight.
That's right.
It's always
Yeah.
fun to come on here with you, Julian, and with Kat. There
Oh,
she
she's
is.
back.
She's back.
Kevin, are you watching?
I think
Did
he's
he
still
answer?
there.
He's
Okay.
there.
Yeah, he's there.
What? I'm going full screen, guys.
Do it.
Kevin, I'm going to show you this because I got this for you today, and with the way USPS is going, I don't know if you'll ever see it. I hope you do. But I thought of you when I saw this, and I had to get it, so I will be shipping it to you.
I saw that.
It's very big. Very
Yeah,
cool.
that was on one of the auctions. That was one of the moving on auctions.
Right.
Did you bid it up on me? I'm taking myself out big. If you made me pay more for that for Kevin, we're going to fight.
No, but actually I thought of the same thing. But you're
What
a
is
nicer
going
person than me.
What is going on? Am I not full screen?
You
You
are?
are full screen.
What about now?
Still full screen.
Still full screen.
Yep.
Oh, my StreamYard won't work. Kevin, do you see your present? I'm trying to.
Yes, he did. He
saw it.
said it's awesome and he loves it and he needs a new shed.
I can't reload the StreamYard. You guys are having to watch me all by myself. We're moving the cereal out here right now. I am having issues apparently and cannot get StreamYard to take me out. I will in a minute, I promise. So
But
Lisa,
no,
and
you
Rob,
got that from one of the moving ons, right?
I did.
Yeah,
so
I
that-
saw it. I didn't
that-
bid on it, so I didn't bid
Okay,
you up.
that's the one. So the only reason I really bid on it is because I saw this and I wanted it for Kevin. And then I'm like, well, I can't drive an hour and a half just to get this license plate thing for Kevin. I have to get, sorry, I'm going to try and switch my internet here and try and get you guys back on.
Tommy said Alt F4.
Alt
Oh,
F4.
Mhm.
Don't do that.
Did that work? Uh-oh. What Tommy make me do?
Don't do that. It's the oldest trick in the book.
What do you make me do? Tommy, now I'll never.
Oldest trick in the book.
Brad's calling me dumb now. Everybody's looking at me. I don't know what's
That's
going
okay.
on.
Just start showing stuff like other things.
I got one of those.
Christmas tree. Why will this not
That's
work?
ceramic?
What is going on? I don't
You gotta buy
like
the bigger-
being in the
You gotta
spotlight.
buy the bigger trees though if you want to sell them.
The bigger tree.
Well,
Yeah, bigger.
Put that in your
People like
California
little
pot or whatever it
trees.
was. It might grow.
Don't they like little trees too? I can't. Oh my gosh. I don't like this. At least I can hear you guys, so I have like more support.
Richard says don't throw it.
That's a good idea, Richard. That's a great idea.
Not behind you to the left because there's a lot of glass.
Oh,
back
there she is.
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Oh, Jennifer put it was your fault, Rob.
Thanks.
Tommy, I'm mad at you. See, Jocelyn bought little trees. Oh, I have this.
Oh,
I
that's
have
nice.
all kinds of stuff I could show people.
Well, you went and got, how much stuff did you get from the auction?
So to sell, I don't have my stuff. I bought some Holland Delft blue, and I bought some Mexican painted pictures, and that's it to resell.
Are
I
they
bought
painted on black velvet?
no. But I bought the, did you see the cute little Adirondack chair with the cherries?
Yeah,
I bought that. And I bought the wicker swing for the
Mhm.
porch. And then I bought all of the Mexican pots, the really pretty Talavera Mexican painted pots and globes. Everything was for our house except for 3 lots.
I will tell you, you know, people laugh about the velvet paintings. Nudes on velvet sell really good. You just have to take my word for that.
Nudes? Did you say
Nudes.
nudes?
Nudes on
Nudes.
velvet.
Women, I'm sorry, I've never seen a male nude on velvet. Evidently, that's not a thing, but
Super rare though, I guess, if you find
I'm
it.
sure it probably would be.
Kevin, yeah, this thing is pretty big. So you'll have a delay in shipping, sir. So you will have time to make room for it on the wall.
Yeah, I have the bull. You know, Tracy has the really nice white tiger on black velvet, and I have a matador on black velvet that it's large. It's got the bull and everything, and I was gonna sell it because I think I can get probably $50 out of it or more. But I think I'm gonna keep it because it's really my personality. So I'm gonna keep it.
Jennifer, I need a hashtag Tommy's fault. It's not Rob's fault. Tommy's fault.
Hashtag Tommy's fault. Yeah.
Boatman, yes, my Toucan Sam. Toucan Sam is like 4 feet tall, and Betty Boop is 6 feet tall. So they look small, but they're way behind me on my fireplace. So they look small, but they're really big. What was Dave
They don't
supposed to
end up in the
say?
bathtub.
Dave, I thought we were friends.
Hey, did you see that large moose? Now, to me, I would have wanted to bid on the moose. Have you seen the moose that's close? The Melissa and Doug. It's like 6 foot. No, not 6 foot. It's like 5 foot tall moose. It's already over. It's already closed tonight.
Oh, the Ocala one?
Yeah. But I love a giant stuffed moose. I think I could have done really well with that one. You know, it was one of those giant plush, everybody.
Great.
I think it would have done really well because it was it's Melissa and Doug. It's really well made, real tall, but I did not.
So I can't buy just one thing from an auction.
That's me. Well, that's why I didn't bid on it because it was the only thing I wanted.
Oh, I want a Spuds McKenzie one. That would be amazing. So Brad was looking at some Pokemon cards. He is obsessed with Pokemon cards now. But they went really high. I don't know if you saw they had 3 Pokemon lots. One of them was up over $200. And anyways, he said it wasn't worth it. And I was like, I'm not bidding then. That was almost like this. Like what Kevin's United States of America. That sounds so funny to say. Kevin's United States of America ended first. So once I won that, I was like, now I gotta win a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
That's what I do. Whenever if I win one, then I go in there and start bidding on stuff because Rob will bitch about, you know, he's got to spend gas to go over there and get one thing.
Yeah.
I got to make
do
it
the
worth
same thing.
a while.
I heard her,
one,
Bob. I heard her.
It's on.
So
What large moose? Oh no, John Doe. Thank you for coming into the chat, but that's actually not a moose. That's like reindeer antlers or something on my crazy Christmas background thing. Yard sales and dreams. I forget your name. I'm very sorry. We normally stay on until right at 10 o'clock. We go 2 hours. We used to only go an hour, and I started the show an hour earlier to get off earlier. And then we have over 100 people in here, and I feel bad, and we just keep talking for 2 hours. So 2 hours is how long we are on now. I'm not going 8 hours like Tommy Bernhard does, though. He
But
goes
I've
like,
never,
oh my
You lose me an
I've
hour.
never
too.
heard of a Mountain Dew cake.
Yeah, that sounds
I
delicious.
mean, I've baked with Sprite and Coke and stuff like that, but I've never baked anything with Mountain Dew. Interesting.
What? Noelle, I said thank you and made a dolphin, and then Tommy told me to press all that four, and then the world exploded, and then I couldn't see what's going on.
That's seriously like the whole-
And Brad says I'm a dum-dum, that's the oldest trick in the book, and I didn't know it. And yeah. We're all intrigued. We
We are
now need
intrigued.
the recipe for this Mountain Dew cake. They can troll all they want. It's okay. Kevin, okay. Because I don't have YouTube open because Tommy crashed my computer. That's why you don't have a wrench. Blame it on Tommy.
And thank you. He said he liked my headdress up here, so thank you. It would have lit up if Rob had not got it from the dollar store.
Thanks.
Okay, Kevin. You now are a moderator. You have been crowned. What is it called? Knighted.
Knighted. There you go.
Sorry.
Thank you, Glenn. He said that we only do 2-hour shows. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard sometimes when you get in and you've got a good group of people and things are kind of rolling along. You hate to stop. Yeah, so it's Rob's fault. Yes, everything is Rob's fault.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are going to have me like giving trolls wrenches here in a minute. Kayla, there's your crown. Anybody else? Goodbye, Martin. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Look here. Will it show? It won't show though, will it? Oh, look, Kevin, there you're crowned officially.
Why do you have a wrench?
Too. Well, this is like a wrench giving party. I feel like I felt when I had like 5 people in the chat.
Okay, you're going to be like Pittsburgh Anthony used to be. Remember, you get a wrench and you get a wrench and you get a wrench.
And you get a wrench and you get a wrench.
Rob is a stingy wrencher. Rob is really stingy when it comes to wrenches.
Kevin, Jocelyn got a wrench because I feel like I've known her for like 5 years and I just chit chat with her all the time. And she's like my new friend. I don't know. I didn't know you didn't have a wrench, though. I really would have given you a wrench. I bought you a giant United States, Kevin. What else do you want?
You literally bought him in America, the entire thing.
I literally bought you the United States of America.
He's just being difficult. That's all.
I know. Dave is being difficult tonight. Jocelyn, you do have the power. Oh my gosh.
Everybody.
Oh, listen, Siggy. So Dandy went to the vet today.
Uh-oh.
Dalton's fixing to cry. He just poured a bowl of milk on himself. Just FYI, in case I mute myself. So we brought her to the vet. She's 26 pounds. She was 8 pounds 2 weeks ago. 26 pounds.
Whoa.
What are you feeding her?
Dog food. Miss Betty said Kevin wants the world. He doesn't just want the United States.
Globe is next.
Right.
If I find a globe made of license plates, I will buy it for
There
you,
you
Kevin.
go.
I will get it for you. I will get it for you. Jennifer. Noelle, I am not ignoring you. I'm not justifying that comment by
Noelle,
putting I'm not
Noelle,
ignoring
you
you.
come to our channel, and if you send me a $20 super chat, I promise you, I will talk to you forever.
She will be your best friend. Bring it to daddy, buddy. Bring it to daddy.
Not a 2020?
That's right.
Listen. Yeah, no, but she does try. I will tell you, that dog likes to eat everything she can find, so we really have to watch her because she will eat anything. And everybody's like, my puppy ate this and my puppy ate that, and they had to get surgery. And so now I worry even more about what she's eating.
Yeah, watch out for those squeakers and things that are in the toys, because you know they can swallow those and then they have to have surgery because they can't
I cannot watch the dog 24 hours a day. I cannot watch it. Noelle, since I'm paying attention and see your comment, Lisa and Rob were live a few days ago. I, during your live, was in the vet with a dog with no leash and no collar because my 2-year-old lost it. So I was carrying the 26-pound dog around like a baby.
I'm going to make an announcement. Rob and I are going to be live tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Really?
Eastern.
There you
We're
go.
gonna we're going to try. When we first started, we were doing Wednesdays at 7 was kind of our time, 5 or 7, sometime in that. So we're gonna try to go back and do some Wednesday shows.
Screenshot that, everybody.
Got it.
I'm leaving it there, Dave. I'm leaving it there.
But do we really want to see it once he gets it? That's the point.
But then, I know, right? In order to advertise you, Noelle, he's going to have to show the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that would lose subs or gain subs. That might lose you a few.
That's what
I
I'm
haven't
saying.
seen Dave's
Probably.
tramp stamp area, so I mean, it might be nice. I don't know, but
He might have to do a later show, a later in the evening show.
a Harry Humstone and Tommy Bernard live. No, Dave just told Noelle he would get a tramp stamp that says "Farm Girl Noelle Scavenger" if she gave him a $20 super credit.
I have a monkey tail. All right. Too much information there.
So the O in Noelle can go right around your monkey tail. It's perfect.
I thought you were going to say the O could go right around another hole or something, and then I was going to say cat. I don't know about that.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. My
This
mind
chat
where
just went way left.
Yeah, my mind shouldn't have gone there.
Way left.
So
Okay.
sorry.
I could
Kat doesn't delete her shows. Rob would delete our show.
I don't delete it, but I could hide behind Kevin's United.
What is that, Texas? I see Texas. That's all Texas.
They're all
not all Texas.
but it's the United States. It's
Yeah,
giant.
they're all
There are Texas.
Nice.
Brad said if they were Florida plates, he wouldn't have let me give it to Kevin. It really is cool. Holly, I hope we have not gotten into the Tommy and Tracy realm. We get like kind of close sometimes later in the evening, but
Walk the edge, yeah. It's after 9, so
Regina has a request. Julian, you can say it.
Anyone say exit stage left?
Okay. Yes, we Julian, do they collect sales tax in South Carolina?
Yes. I don't know on Facebook. I don't sell on Facebook.
No, but I mean eBay does.
okay.
So yeah, Carl, myself, and Rob and Lisa are all in Florida. We live about an hour away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Listen.
Do you see what Tommy said? That it's Tracy's potty mouth. Yeah.
Tracy, are you here to defend yourself?
She's here. I saw her.
I know, she always listens. She says she works and listens.
So.
I listen, like, so I used to worry a lot about, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first started this live, that I had to talk about eBay, and now we just talk about whatever, like, and it's whatever, if eBay questions come in, I will answer them, but we're gonna just have fun and hang out, and that's what we're doing.
I think there's so many shows that are dedicated just to eBay that it's nice sometimes to see people out of that element and just be themselves. And like you said, if a question comes in, you'll answer it. But if not, just be yourself, have fun. Because we have to.
I am putting that up here because she got all of our attention with the Mountain Dew cake. So if you make her cake, you got to sub to her channel. Yard sales. We will leave it there for the Mountain Dew channel, Mountain Dew Cake channel. Holly, Holly has, like, you guys know, Rob and Lisa go to the villages a lot to get stuff.
Yeah, we do.
And I got my big lot of all the golf clothes that sold so well from estate sale in the villages. So
and we have a real good relationship with one of the estate sale companies that are around here, and they actually posted on our last video we did to let us know about 3 sales they've got coming up this weekend. So it's really good when the estate sale companies seek you out to let you know when they're selling
excuse
stuff.
me,
You know,
can you come buy stuff? Kevin, what did you do that nobody showed up to your 7th period class? Nobody came, so Kevin's just hanging out watching Richard.
vintage air furniture. Is that like
What is
blow-up
vintage
furniture?
air? What is vintage air furniture? I need
Is
to
it
know.
like blow up furniture, like, you know, inflatable furniture?
Is that it?
I don't know. I know I had one, and it was great. We had a sofa, and I used to aggravate my ex-husband, not this husband, but the one before him, believe it or
The
not.
last husband.
The last husband. I used to aggravate him because he'd go camping, he'd want to rough it, and I would take my inflatable furniture with me. So I'd have we'd have a big, huge tent, and I'd have like my living room, you know.
Inflatable, it says.
Yeah, inflatable furniture, yeah.
Regina Campbell, so we discussed this earlier, but I'll say it again because I'm sure there are different people in the chat. I personally have had hundreds of dollars refunded by eBay because packages are delayed. And so, you know, if your packages have no movement for 10 days on the tracking and your buyer opens a claim, they will be issued a refund by eBay, and you cannot open a claim on priority until 15 days. If you sent first class, unfortunately, you're probably out of luck.
Yep, SOL.
And a lot of people are losing a lot of money right now. And I talked to the post office and he kind of laughed at me. I said, is there any like resolution in sight to this? And I have it on video. I had my phone pointing at the floor, so I do have a recording of the conversation. But I mean, it wasn't too interesting. But all he said is, don't they know what time of year it is regarding eBay and the customers? But this is worse than like this. This is way beyond what it's been in the past. This is not typical.
Do you
holiday
go online and open a case, Kat?
Yeah, so as soon as it hits 15 days, even if people aren't.
I mean, if it's a few days and it doesn't show any movement and like your buyer contacts you, do you open a case on USPS website?
No.
You should. I'm telling you.
Missing mail. That's
missing mail. 9 times out of 10, if we go in and we open a missing mail on the website, it starts moving.
Really?
Hi, Kevin. I hope you like your United States of America.
So that may be something you might want to try, but it's called missing mail. Look at, you're eating dinner. Now it's a mukbang, for God's sakes.
Brad just brought it.
Look, Rebel Junk agrees with me. She said did a missing mail case today, and they swear by it too. It seems if you put the missing mail, they're doing an extra bit to look for it, and it
kind
just
of like
seems
waking them up.
Yeah, they find it and it starts moving.
I thought I heard too, though, not just the missing mail case, but that if you like signed up for the online tracking, that it did the same thing. Have you heard that?
No.
No.
Is that pizza?
Yeah, it's French bread pizza.
Is that like a garlic bread pizza?
I don't know. I don't cook here. Brad cooks it here.
Ask him, did he make enough for everybody?
Yeah, that looks really good. We're here drinking water.
Everybody's saying missing mail case works. Yeah, Yvonne, that's what I did. So I have been, if they message me or I notice it's delayed, I sign up for the text notifications, and I've heard that does the same process. It gets it moving, like the enemy, even though Kevin just left.
See, my sister worked at the downtown Jacksonville place for years. She retired from there. I used to just call her. Oh, yeah. I have one too somewhere.
Okay, Richard.
Because you can't just have one in a man. You got to have 2.
I only have one. So Yvonne's saying, bring that to Daddy. Mommy can't get you water right now. Yvonne's saying that the like sign up for text notifications is like the same thing and it's a little faster. I saw a lot of people in the group saying that if they went on and signed up for it. So I signed up for it on my Swarovski items because I'm like,
Yeah, I
we're
don't blame
nipping
you on
this
that.
in the bud right now
Yeah, I
because
don't blame
that's
you
just
on
too
that.
much money.
Way faster hours.
Does anybody know who won Cameron's GoPro 9? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
You are very, very lucky, Noel. None of mine, I guess, are technically lost. They're just delayed and people are getting refunded because they're late. Carl, the lazy reseller. Hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Now that's an honest name.
That should be Dave's name.
I don't know as a buyer how I would feel honestly about buying something from somebody if I was focusing on their name. No offense, but you know.
I know you're there because you just said hi to Kayla, and I know I meant you, not Midwest. Now there's stuff on my mouth. You guys talk a lot normally. Why are you not talking when I'm
Because
shoving
you're
my
eating,
mouth?
so
Because
we're
you want to
putting all
put more focus
We're
on me
salivating
eating my
over your
dinner.
we're
pizza.
putting all the focus on you while you're eating now.
Whenever Richard, that would have been like the best comment ever if you would have put like whenever Kat gets done eating her pizza. Bring your chair over here, buddy.
Hey, the thing about Tommy and Tracy is you never know who you're going to run into. I mean, Pete, Craigslist Hunter, is in the chats a lot. And, you know, Lonnie was on and RVA Flips. And who else did he have on recently? Oh, he had John, Cincinnati Picker, and Kevin pops in there, Commonwealth Picker. So you never know who you're going to rub elbows with. Plus, they have
Tommy
a lot of
knows the
great
who
people
of the
from
who.
overseas.
The who of the who.
That's right. Cream of the crop.
See, Carl is not stupid. He's a smart, lazy reseller because that is not his Facebook.
Yeah.
You okay, buddy?
Then that's great. Then that's a good name. I think a lot of us could have that name.
Oh, you need a towel. Get the towel.
I could be Lisa, the apathetic reseller some days.
Yes, Dominic is on Flips, Finds, and Funds after this as well. My friend Primetime Treasure Hunter. Yeah, so Taylor, the problem with that is that these people are filing claims at 10 days and these packages are getting delivered after. These people are getting their money back and they're getting the item. So the problem is that bye, Jocelyn. The problem is that you are counting on these buyers to be honest because they probably are going to get that item. It's just that USPS is being slow and they have to pay you.
All right, you see, Tommy's giving me crap because I didn't mention Dave, Tesla Picker.
Dave's giving me crap tonight, so I don't mind.
Kat comes in there.
I do.
Now everybody's craving pizza.
Sorry, guys. So, Frank, I would say watch the what sold. I know like the ephemera smaller, my Swarovski items are smaller. One of the biggest things with, like Frank said, he likes smaller items to sell. Lisa does a lot of craft books. Those are like pretty small and easy to ship. But you're going to have to, it depends on where you're at. I don't know where you're located, Frank, but you're going to have to source what you can find. So like up north, people find a lot more glass than I do here. And I find like a hodgepodge of everything. So you're going to have to find what's small in your area to sell. Do you guys have small stuff that you could recommend that might be like universal?
I sell cookie cutters. I mean, and again, maybe that's more on the, you know, I guess guys can pick up cookie cutters too, but you know, there's ones that the old Hallmark cookie cutters and things that, that sell, gosh, we sold small stuff all the time. I can't think of anything right now. Think,
Socket,
Rob.
yeah,
Pack it.
wrenches, sockets, ratchets,
Plush,
any type of
small
small
plush.
tool. Those things sell like crazy, and they mostly fit in like padded flat rates. C clamps.
Makeup. Tracy's saying makeup.
Yeah.
Christmas
Fishing
ornaments.
reels. That's a big one. That makes some money.
Kitchen gadgets. Old kitchen gadgets sell.
So Carl, I'm gonna tell you, I had somebody message me today. Their coffee cup should have been there Friday. So they are only 3 days past when this, no, only 2, because Monday, Tuesday, 2 days past. They tell me, no, it looks like it's stuck. A, what do you want me to do? Go stop the USPS. What do you want me to do? And B, you can see the tracking that I can. I sent a screenshot to Julian because I was so pissed off at that moment. It had moved cities the last 3 days. It is moving. It is getting to you. And I wanted to tell them, look, I have people that I sent their item in November and it hasn't moved since December 1st. So
Get in line.
Shut up.
Get in line.
Yeah, I mean, but they see that they're like, oh yeah, I see the same thing, that it's moving. Then why are we having this conversation? And I don't mind answering them. And I was very polite when I did, and I went and saw the tracking. And you know, we don't know if these people know how to see tracking. They might not. This might be their first purchase on eBay. I screenshotted the tracking. I sent it to them, and their response was, yeah, I saw that too. You saw it too. You saw it's moved the last 3 days, but you tell me it's stuck. You know, like, yeah.
Here, I'm going to show you these. I got these. These are all vintage Garfield bookmarks. They all have different things on them from the 80s, early 90s. I paid $2 for all of them, and there's over, I think there's 35 of them, and they sell for $10 shipped. So that's like, what, $350 that I paid $2 for, and they ship very easy.
Yvonne, are you leaving or is Donna leaving? Who's leaving?
And I haven't put any of them on yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I agree, Rich, but the problem is that these people don't see it that way. They think we have this magical superpower and can make USPS behave, and we don't.
Well,
like, we don't.
Be honest,
Have a magical superpower.
If it was like from Walmart or if it was any big retailer, they would get their money. I mean, they would give them their money back and eat it. And that's people confused. They don't realize that we're not
a lot
Walmart.
of them, right?
That
And I mean,
the
Amazon fulfilled by merchant is the same way. Everybody thinks, oh, it's this big Amazon company, but a lot of those are merchant fulfilled small sellers, just like eBay.
You know, a lot of times Amazon, same thing. Amazon will tell you just to keep it and send you a new one or something. And people get into that. They get into that mode where they think that's business as usual, and they don't realize. And honestly, people probably don't care. I mean, honestly, they want their item, and that's just the way it is. And unfortunately, that's a bad part of doing business.
I have that superpower too, Rich.
What's that?
That's a good superpower to have.
Oh, block buyer. Yeah, we have a block buyer list that we've been building on for what?
Years.
You know, probably 15 years under the one that we're on right now. So it's quite big.
People don't want to pay tax. Yeah, that's like the people that say they only want to pay $20, including tax. A, I don't know where you live. B, I don't know if eBay collects tax for your state. C, I don't know what the rate is. So offer whatever you're willing to pay. And that
we always will tell them, you know, when they send that, listen, I'll take the $20, but it's going to be 20 plus tax. I'll give you the free shipping, but tax is on you. And if it costs me a sale, it costs me a sale. I'm not going to do it.
I agree.
Richard, I do not have a cape. I have horns that might get put on through all of this. I'm trying to remain calm. I think my subscribers on Friday might get like a whole new picture of me because I really do.
You could get more viewers. You might get more subscribers.
Did you see that crazy woman who's ranting about you?
Crazy nurse flipper.
Crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Who
would.
was the one guy with you in that DVD player? It was all over like $5, wasn't it? I mean, this guy,
Yeah.
he wanted. Rob was selling 2
I had a
DVD
lot. I had a
players
lot of 2 DVD players. that are-
untested.
that-
So
yeah.
he was selling them cheap because they're untested. So the guy goes, I want to buy one of them, but I want you to test it for me. And he gives Rob I want you to get a blank DVD. I want you to, and he gives him instructions about how to do it. He has to record a program for 5 minutes. It has to go for a full 5 minutes. And then Rob has to watch it back for the full 5 minutes to make sure that it's recording properly. And
Regina,
Rob's
did
like,
we miss a question? I don't remember seeing a question from Regina. Is everybody answering her in chat, I hope? Because
It might
I
be.
don't want to miss anything. Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's okay. And then he gets insulted when Rob says, okay, if I do all that, your price is going to be higher because I was selling it untested. Now I've had to take the time to go find cords for it, and I've had to find
Couldn't
a DVD.
find a blank DVD
You know,
anywhere.
and the guy gets insulted that he's like, well, I guess I could give you $5. I'm like,
You know what, buddy?
And then when I go test it, I don't have any outputs on our TV, so I have to feed a VCR through it to record it.
Joni, that is not, I'm kind of scrolling back just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And Joni is not the first person I've heard that has shut down their eBay store for the rest of the year because of
wow.
I haven't shut mine down, but I have really not listed a whole bunch. So it has slowed sales on purpose.
Well, we sold on 7 platforms the other day in one day. And so that was pretty amazing. That was a good day for us. That was so I've been doing tons and tons of cross posting, and it's paying off because the other platforms are hitting like crazy. So, oh, Kat, no! She made us big. No!
What is that?
Yeah, to go
Look in the
up
other
and down.
direction.
We're in charge now.
How can I be in charge of flipping people around?
Yeah.
Last time we had this about a few minutes ago, we were going to give something away.
I saw that I was tin can again. I had to leave and come back. Now y'all are on the wrong sides, giving away my stuff. Yeah, left lane fines. I've heard quite a few people shutting down until Christmas. However, I will tell you, I don't think this is going to go away after Christmas. I think all of this backup is going to push well into January, if not February.
I think they're still delivering ballots. That's as political as I'm getting, y'all, but I think they're still delivering ballots.
After Christmas, it's all the returns. So,
after Christmas, it's all the returns coming back.
They won't be late, though.
I don't think USPS is shipping many of the vaccines. I think those are all going through FedEx and UPS.
Who told me? Somebody told me apparently like my work is supposedly like, who told me? You?
Me, because
Where
they've
did you
had
get
it
that
on the news
information?
for the last 2 days. They've had it on the news that UF, all the staff at UF was going to be getting them first.
Come here. Let mommy show everybody. Come here. Come here. Mommy's going to make us big. Come here. Show everybody.
oh my God.
What is that? Stickers.
He got into the scrapbook drawer. That's why he's been quiet. They're not listed, so it's okay. And it keeps him quiet, so he knows he's allowed. He goes in there and just peels off entire pages of stickers, but it keeps him quiet. So it's okay.
Man.
He had to come and point it out to me, though. He was so proud of it. Bye, Nicole Fines. Thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Super chat.
Dalton's going, oh. He loves, what was that? Is it a fish? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the thing about it is, after the 22nd, our sales usually take a dip anyway because people they can't get their things by Christmas. But then come Christmas Eve, when people start getting money, and Christmas Day, and all the way usually through January, January is usually one of our best months of the year because everybody's got money and things to spend, gift cards and everything else. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I unfortunately, I can't afford to shut my store down. So much of the fact that I'm giving these refunds and still, hey, Vintage Vinny is here. I just won a cool little, I was fast enough one time in an auction. I won Vinny's little wishing well planner I got for our porch.
Cool. Did you see Rich has a question?
I got it. I will let them go first. I'm going to hide and stuff my face without all of you watching, but I can still hear you and you can still hear me. So I'm going to take that down, read the question, and then I'll take it down. Tell me when you're ready.
Rich says he's new to the channel, so forgive me if you've answered this already. Do all of you sell on eBay and Amazon, and do you charge shipping or do free included in the cost? Thanks. I can tell you, Rob and I sell on 11 total platforms. eBay and Amazon are 2 platforms we do sell on, and we have a mixture. We do not do free shipping across the board because I think you lose money with free shipping. But in some circumstances, it works out. So we do flat shipping and we do free shipping. But it's mostly flat. We do a flat rate shipping.
I do. Yeah, I've just changed over doing a lot. All my new listings are usually some sort of flat shipping. And then I don't do any free shipping unless like the comps, they're only free shipping on the comps. And then I will do that because I'm going to be the only one charging shipping, but it's very few that is. But I have switched over to a lot of flat. And then on bigger items, I still do calculate it.
Here, hold on. I'll do it so you can see him. Look, Dalton. Look, Richard said, hey, Dalton. Watch his face when we come back from this dolphin. Hold on.
Super chat.
A fish, yes, a fish. He loves that. So when Emily made it for me, he kept hitting it over and over on my phone, like the file. Fish, fish. Do you like the fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He loves the fish. So I will answer. I charge. I'm moving more to the flat shipping as well. Tommy Bernhard has a good video on flat shipping. You might have to wade through a little non-shipping talk, but he has a good video on it about flat shipping. And I, especially on smaller first class items, I'm doing flat rate. And then I'm kind of testing the water with larger items, but I always recommend for new sellers to do, unless you know what it's going to cost, I would do calculated, because if you're brand new, you're not going to know what to charge for that flat rate. And a lot of new sellers, they're not picking as good, so your profit margins aren't as great as more experienced sellers. So then if you go mess up the shipping, you could lose all of your profit, and then you're not going to want to sell anymore. So when you're brand new, I would recommend flat rate if you know exactly what you're going to be paying, if you're shipping the same kind of thing. And whoa, I'm trying to show this. Do you see it?
There you go, right on your head. That's cute.
So sorry, Dalton is distracting me. So I wouldn't recommend doing free shipping if you're new. I really wouldn't, because I think you can lose money too easy.
One thing to remember too, if you're brand new, is when you're figuring out how many pounds things are, make sure you include your packing supplies. Because I know sometimes, especially if it's a heavier item and you've got to use a heavy box, sometimes people don't include the correct weight, and then you can really get yourself into trouble.
And also, Kat made it earlier in the show that your measurements too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you can always go ahead and pack it up like you're going to ship it. so you know what your measurements are, your weights are, so that way you're not losing money on shipping, because I think we've all been there before where you underestimate what something's going to be and you can lose your shirt and your pants. Can be pretty painful.
Yeah, me too, Vinny, me too. I'm looking forward to the planter that I got. I was like, I did it. I won something in a sale. Dalton wants to show his stickers off. They
And
see
count
it.
for everything and calculate. Yeah, Anthony, I think that's bad.
So one of the easiest things, though, if you're new, is starting with like stuff lighter than a pound, like t-shirts and stuff, because then you could do a flat $5 shipping fee and you're pretty good to go, unless it's like a 5XL shirt that's going to weigh over a pound.
Right.
Yep. Picking on
Cameron,
the fat
what
people,
were you
Kat.
saying? Huh?
Picking on the fat people that have a 5X shirt.
I'm not picking on the fat people. It just costs more for their stuff to ship.
More material.
Yeah. Noelle says she will do a shipping video if you would like.
There you go.
See, I haven't done that. Who does the shipping policies? Noelle? Who does that? I think Noelle.
We do it as well.
I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get used to it, the only problem comes into if you're going on vacation, it can mess you up.
Why?
Because you can't just go in, and you have to go into every policy and change the date. You can't globally do it. So if you have 3 policies, that's okay. But we've been doing it we probably have 15 or maybe even 20 policies. I know that sounds terrible, but so we'd have to go into each policy, and it would globally change everything that's within that policy. Like if I had 200 items, it would change all that 200 when I change the policy. But I have to make sure each and every active policy is updated to the new handling time. If you're changing,
Okay,
some people
Richard.
don't change handling time. I do when we go on vacation.
That's a great question, Jason. Great question. One of the biggest things to watch, though, is the size, because once you go over 12 inch by 12 inch by 12 inch, I think I have pizza sauce on my mouth. Once you go over 12 inch by 12 inch by 12 inch, you will get into oversized shipping, which is triple, sometimes more the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, gets ridiculous.
Yeah. What did you get the other day when you looked at something and he was like, he sold something for $65 and he calculated the shipping up and it was $60, and I can't repeat the words Rob said when that came up that way, but it was
FedEx.
because he had the dimensions.
But if you had FedEx, it was like between 23 and 24 inches, it was like $100 difference,
Yeah, it's crazy.
So Yvonne's saying there's a new feature that you can do time away.
Cool. I'll have to check that out. So for all of you that say size does not matter, it really does matter when it comes to shipping.
I'm glad you can't see me right now. Hey, Glenn, thanks for coming in.
Hey,
hello,
Glenn.
Miss Jessica Davis. Jessica Davis likes your hat, Rob.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do not let that go to your head. I'm glad you still can't see me. I know he will. I know he will.
I'll
Welcome
have to
back.
look at that hat for days now.
It's for sale if you want to buy it.
No, Jules, you cannot see my face. I'm hiding at the moment because I had pizza sauce all over my face.
Just put a sticker on it,
floss
Kat.
without you guys. Do you mean floss the dance or floss my teeth? Isn't floss a dance? I'm sorry, Glenn. There's like
Is that
130 people here, and sometimes I miss people, but I didn't mean to miss you. I appreciate you being here, Glenn.
Yes, floss is a dance, but it also is what you're supposed to do to your teeth.
I cannot floss dance or I would fall down and then I would have more than a sore thumb. She said teeth or dance. Well, maybe I'm doing both right now and you can't see me.
Just put a sticker over it, Kat, and get back in here.
A sticker over my mouth, then I can't talk.
Over wherever you got sauce. Just stick a sticker over it and get back in here.
I'll get back in just a second. I'm done eating my pizza. Hold on. I gotta rearrange some stuff. Maybe.
What happened over there?
I know y'all talk a lot. Why are you not talking?
Because we're making this awkward for you.
It's
Thanks,
interesting.
I appreciate that. Oh, Calvin, I will send you the link, my friend. You can come right in and floss dance for all of us. You're more than welcome.
I offered Calvin to twerk one time. I told him I had dollar bills. I think I made him blush that night, but he said no. You know.
Kayla said she's gonna floss for us when she comes on in January or February. She's set to come on with us. She will do it. She will. I think I saw her do it on her 1,000 sub video.
I bet you could get Tommy Bernard to do it if you gave him a big enough super chat.
But I'm back, Leroy. I'm back. Oh, Dalton wants my lip gloss now. At least it was free because they put trash in the box. So when he wasted, I didn't pay anything for it. Kayla, you are gonna floss live.
I didn't even know that dance. What is that?
That's
It's
the one
that
where they
thing
kind
where you
of
do that
go behind
thing.
and in forward
yeah.
and behind them. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, it sounds strange.
To Google that.
I could probably do it in slow
YouTube
motion,
it.
which would not be entertaining at all.
I don't think I could do it here.
Calvin missed when he wasn't here when Dave said that he would get the tramp stamp.
Oh yeah, Calvin, Midwest Picker said if Noelle gives him a $20 super chat, he's gonna get a tramp stamp with their names. I don't think he passed that by his wife yet.
So, and Rob got a screenshot of that, so he'll send that to you, Kat, so you can hold that over his head.
Yes, I wish we could show pictures in YouTube chat. The Pee Wee Herman.
The kids do.
Carl, I don't even know what we're talking about half of tonight. I just keep talking and eating pizza, you know. Oh, Calvin would like you to get your tramp stamp on camera. You can go live. That can be one of your shows. We can watch Dave get a tramp stamp with Noelle's name on it.
Yeah. And maybe if he did it live he found the right tattoo place, they might do it for him for either free or reduced for all the free advertising.
Maybe.
We're gonna hold Kayla to this because we know she can do it because it was in her 1K video. So she will, and I'll make her big screen too, not just little. She'll be big. I used to watch Pee-wee Herman. Yeah, live tattoo, Dave. Live tattoo.
Thrifty Pickers, I'm gonna have to look out at the time away. Last time Rob and I we haven't taken a vacation in 2 years. So last time we were away, they didn't have that. So we'll have to look at it. I remember when Pee-wee Herman got caught in the movie theater.
Let's not go there.
Not so kid friendly.
Julian has not got to talk much tonight.
That's okay.
Next week he'll get to make up for it because Erin is on next week speaking. She's talking now. Rebel Junk is on with us next week, and I think Julian will get to talk. I can mute myself and make myself let Julian talk.
Tracy wants you to play WAP.
Absolutely not, Tracy. Aren't you supposed to be going on in like a minute and 12 seconds, Tracy? Shouldn't you be getting ready or something? Anyways, so I'm gonna do this backwards. We still have. She retired. She quit Tommy's show. She is announcing it here live. You see it?
There you go.
Boy,
Tommy, there's your less than 2-minute resignation.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, how can I make you guys big? Oh, I can take us out. I'm going to take us out and let them, there are 127 people in chat. Tell everybody who you are, your channel's down the description, because we got to get off and let them go on. And then Julian,
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
do it next. Hold on, I'm pulling us out.
All right, Rob, you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rob.
That's Rob. And we're a couple of pickers, two old people that have been doing this for a long time, since selling on eBay since the 90s. Started our YouTube channel about a year ago. And we mostly do lives. We don't talk a lot about reselling. We like to have fun, have a good time.
But if you do have questions, we'll
answer them. But we like to have fun. And we usually pop up. We don't have a scheduled time to come on. We pop up.
You said tomorrow at 7.
Yeah, we are going to be on tomorrow at 7 Eastern Standard Time if anybody would like to join us. I try to be good, but Rob does mute me at times because I can.
I don't know. If you're on at 7, you're going to have to be good.
I'll be good. So there we go. I guess that's it, Kat. That's all. We sell on 11 platforms. There are 10, 11. There you go.
Hey, I'm Julian, also as the Bearded Thrift Machine. I am a full-time reseller. Been doing it for only 1 year. I quit my job about 13 months ago. And I have a YouTube channel. Just hit over 1,000 subs, so thanks everybody. And I have a Instagram, the Bearded Thrift Machine. And I only really sell on one platform, which is eBay. And that's it. Go follow me. You might.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
All right, guys. So we will see you guys next week. We have Aaron and I believe Carol. I think it's Carol Butterfly Hustle and Aaron, but I could be wrong. I know it's Aaron for sure. But we are here, Julian and myself, with 2 guests every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out, tell your friends, and we will see you guys on the next one.